Hello folks, Susanna Morgan here, CEO at Oregon Food Bank. I'm coming to you at the end of the year to celebrate all that we've accomplished together. Too many of us have struggled with the rising cost of food and housing on top of ongoing pandemic impacts. We expect as many as 1.5 million people will access emergency food assistance this year through the Oregon Food Bank Network. That's nearly double pre-pandemic levels. And communities that have faced disproportionate hunger and poverty for generations continue to experience the highest impact. Our communities of color, our immigrant, migrant, and refugee communities, single moms, single caregivers, and our trans and gender diverse communities. Our communities continue to face some pretty serious challenges, yet together we've been able to keep food flowing while we work to address the root causes of hunger. Through the groundbreaking work of our Policy Leadership Council and committed advocates like you, we've passed legislation to address a number of issues that drive hunger and poverty in our communities. In November, we helped to pass statewide measures that will ensure affordable health care for all Oregonians and remove slavery and involuntary servitude from our laws. These ballot victories came on the heels of an incredibly productive legislative session where we won more than $87 million invested in our emergency food assistance network and direct support to families facing hunger and poverty. Alongside incredible community partners, we secured overtime protections for essential workers in our agricultural industry. We made sure that connections to emergency food, housing, and other resources are available 24/7, 365 days a year through our friends at 211. And we won $400 million to help address our housing crisis. We did all this while expanding distributions of culturally familiar food thanks to the leadership and support of our food systems ambassadors. Lourdes helped us reach Latinx households and supported the expansion of resources for migrant farm workers. Dennis helped us expand resources to our Swahili-speaking neighbors. Not only did he help us support food distributions, but he also organized voter registration and COVID vaccine events. And we just secured another $2 million in federal funds to take this work even further, supporting direct purchases from Oregon growers, ranchers, and fishers to keep food flowing in local communities. And that's only the beginning. Let's hear from our Oregon Food Bank colleagues about the statewide impact we've had together.
This year, supporters like you completed more than 12,000 volunteer shifts in our central food distribution operations.
You helped us distribute 44.4 million meals to regional food banks, free food markets, pantries, and meal sites across the state.
You helped to make this work possible with over 150,000 financial donations, and more than 6,000 of you contributed monthly. Thank you so much for your strong support of Oregon Food Bank and the communities that we serve.
Your support helped over 521,000 people access resources through our Food Finder app, which is now available in 14 languages.
More than 1,000 Oregon Food Bank activists joined partners and allies to advocate for anti-hunger policy change in the legislature and at the ballot with amazing results.
With your support, we welcomed a new cohort of food systems ambassadors, providing culturally familiar food assistance and building more resilient communities across the entire state.
And with the love, generosity, and action of this community, all of you, there's no limit to what we can achieve together. So that brings us to the work ahead. The latest wave of COVID and RSV, coupled with rising food and housing costs, reminds us that we are not out of the woods, folks. We cannot afford to slow down in our response to these layered crises. We've made incredible progress together over the past year to address hunger and its root causes, yet we know that our communities continue to face significant challenges, and far too many of us are excluded from critical government programs that help families keep food on the table and a roof over our heads. Just one major example, right now, food assistance programs like SNAP leave more than 62,000 Oregonians behind due to arbitrary factors like immigration status. But these are policies and systems that we humans made, and that means we humans have the powers to fix them. So in this new year, let's pledge to continue this important work together. Let's keep up these incredible expressions of love that will help ensure food for all Oregonians, no matter where we were born, the color of our skin, or how we might identify. Let's continue to build towards a future full of communities that never know hunger in rural, urban, and suburban communities alike. Let's build on this amazing momentum towards our mission to end hunger and its root causes. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you've done to build hunger-free communities over the past year and for the impactful work I know we will do together ahead.